Hello Rajiv Kaval from Mera Sangeet.com and a warm welcome to you on our show Chat in Chai today.
Thank you, Kamalji. Good morning. Pranam. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you Rajiv ji. प्रणाम और पूरा हफ्ता आपका कैसा गुजरा?
All good. No problems, no complaints. A lot of work, a lot of reading, but it's all good.
Uh-huh. All right. So Rajiv ji, we've got some queries from our listeners here
Yes, ma'am.
on immigration. So if you can start.
Yes, go ahead, please.
The first one here says, I am a US citizen.
Hmm.
My mom, who is in India, has a 10-year visitor visa that is expiring in April of next year.
Okay.
I would like to apply for green card for her. What is the best way? Also, she has a stamp of Canada PR card on her passport that has expired. Will this be an issue for any reason? Can she travel within 6 months of her visa expiring?
First of all, Canadian immigration should not be an issue whether it's expired or current.
Okay.
Traveling within 6 months of the expiration of the tourist visa is no problem. You can
Mm-hmm.
enter, I've mentioned this before, a visa is merely the permission to show up at the airport. Okay?
Okay.
So even if you show up at the airport a day before the visa is expiring, you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
At the
All right.
airport, the Customs and Border Protection, the CBP officer who goes over your passport, they are the ones who decide how long you can stay, typically 6 months.
Okay.
So
Okay.
even if the visa expires, the stay, the I-94 should not
Mm-hmm.
expire. Okay, that's the important part. Now,
Okay.
so entering is no problem. So first issue, Canadian immigration, no issue. Visa expiring, no issue. But the third point, which is applying for green card, is tricky. If somebody uses tourist visa to enter USA with a preconceived intention that I'm going to convert to green card,
Uh-huh.
that can be considered to be fraud by the government. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
However, if you enter USA and a few months later your intention changes and you want to apply for a green card, that's okay. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a difference between preconceived intention and an intention that is formed after you enter USA.
All right, all right. Rajuji, she's further written that in case, if I decide to just renew her visitor visa for now, what is the process?
The same process as applying for it the first time. There is no difference. You will apply for it, have your mom apply for it just like she's applying for a new visa. Although
All
there
right.
might be some relaxation in interview requirements. I don't recall the rules because Indian consulates have their own local procedures and rules. Best thing to do
Mm-hmm.
is to just check on their website what their current procedures are.
Okay, okay. Another question here, Rajuji, from a listener who says, how will I know if my H1B petition has been accepted in the quota?
Well, people are getting slowly a receipt, fee receipts. They might go all the way into June. People who have applied premium processing, we
Mm-hmm.
started getting premium processing receipts a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago. So, um, to answer your question, how will you know you'll get a receipt?
Okay, okay. Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay. So, Rajuji, now another question here. If the listener here writes, as my husband's H1 expires, we are moving back to India around August, September. I'm exploring options to quit my job. I'm also on H1 in the last 2 3 months. But since this is a short period, I'm also looking for the most convenient and economical transaction. Can you please advise um, convert to H4? What is the expense incurred? And how much in advance would I have to apply for this? I also have a tourist visa that is valid till 2016. Can I take advantage of this?
Tourist visa probably will not help you because you will, in order to activate quote unquote that tourist visa, you'll have to
Uh
step
huh.
outside USA and then come back in. And it is entirely possible that CBP may not let you back in on a tourist visa when you've been here so long on an H1. So
Okay.
H4 appears to be, I mean, I am not quite clear about what she's asking me. I think what she's saying is, I want to stay a few weeks extra. Should I convert to
Mm-hmm.
H4? And as far as the economics are concerned, you have to check out what the filing fees of the I-539 are. I don't remember off the top of my head.
All right. What she writes is she is on H1, her husband's also on H1, which is expiring. So probably what she's trying to say is if the husband's can be converted into the husband's visa can be converted into H4,
Yeah, it can.
status can be converted into
Sure,
H4.
sure, it can be. It can be. But what the economics are basically look at the filing fees for the form I-539.
Okay, okay. So Rajivji, these were the queries sent in from our listeners for this week on Chat and Chai. So thank you so much for your response and for being a part of our show today once again.
Thank you for having me, Kamalji.
Okay, Rajivji, have a good day.
You too, Pranam.
Pranam, Rajivji.